Hey you guys, so I'm gonna try something different because I've been trying to do this video for a while. I wanted to start out with one video at a time, but my phone is being stupid, so here we are doing a live reviews and theories, fan theories. So anywho, I watched the live action I'm just gonna wait for people to come on and quit. Nope. I think I may need a new cell phone because my storage is pretty full. So, gonna try and probably get a new phone. Hopefully one with a more storage capacity than anything. More storage capability. But I am going to wait for people to come on. Anywho, you know what? I'm just gonna start because why not? Why wait? So, and if people come in and watch, that's fine too. But after this live goes on air or goes on, so I finished watching the live action Avatar series, and hey bro.
For your birthday present, would you prefer shit in a box or shit in a can?
Neither?
Okay. What do I do with this then? I'm squeezing it, I'm holding it.
You know I'm on live, right?
Yeah, so we'll get a lot of views. The day-to-day
It's not on you, it's on me.
I know, but they can hear me still, right?
Yeah.
How many viewers do you have?
None right now.
Oh, they missed all the goodness. I'm gonna go squeeze the chocolate factory.
Have fun squeezing the chocolate factory.
I'm tired. Theodore did not let me sleep properly last night.
I know, he was up like crazy last night. Alright, so anywho, getting back to what I was saying. What was I saying? Oh, so I finished watching the Avatar: The Last Airbender live action reboot, which I thought was pretty good. It's different. I was never really a big fan. Oh boy. So, anyways, I was never a fan or never really liked the original version of the show, which I don't know, maybe it was just me or maybe I just didn't like how it was, you know, story-wise or whatever. But I really like this version better. Don't get me wrong, the animated version is cool too. It's good in its own way, but the movie was just freaking awful. The movie was terrible. Oh boy. Oh boy. However, one thing I do really like about this live action reboot is it made me think. It made me think and question certain things. Just certain things. Which might be intriguing, to say the least. So, I was thinking. Well, I'm gonna touch upon the fan theory later, but the difference is this show shows you. It starts off with 100 years ago in the Avatar: The Last Airbender history, which also makes Aang 112. So theory, by actual accounts, he is 112 years old. But that when he's unfrozen, he's 112, technically. But then again, is it weird? I guess it could be considered weird. But then again, the Avatar state did protect him. So I guess, I don't know. But he was 12 when that happened, like actually 12 when that happened. So 100 years had passed since he was since he kind of froze himself into a ball, or inside a ball. So pretty impressive, I guess. But also, he was 112 when he got unfrozen. So pretty impressive, I guess. And then we see 112-year-old Aang unfreeze and learn that he is the last airbender. Which is interesting because in the original, we only got a glimpse of it through flashbacks and whatnot. And this version just cuts to the chase. It cuts to how it really happened, you know, and opposed to just getting a flashback, you know, which makes it kind of hard to like pinpoint and know what perspective we're looking at. Oh, like, it just this one makes it seem much better. Plus the freaking action scenes are incredible, and the special effects, oh my god, they look immaculate. Like, I can't even. The effects look freaking amazing. I mean, yeah, at some points it does look, it is very noticeable with the green screen, how like at some points there are like bad green screen work, but like it's noticeable where which scenes are green screened in and what scenes aren't, which is fine. But that's like the least of the worries, you know. But honestly, I thought it was pretty interesting. I thought it was really good. Now, talking about fan theories. here. Just spitting out some fan theories here. So, I was thinking. I had some fan theories pop in my head. Excuse me. So one of those fan theories, or some of those fan theories, made me think. So we know Sub-Zero has ice water abilities, right? He has the power to control and manipulate the water on a what is it? A molecular level, I think. Molecular. I think I said that right. I think I'm saying that right. Or phrasing that right. But anywho, and we know that Scorpion from Mortal Kombat can control and manipulate fire. So what if Sub-Zero's ancestors are from the Water Nation, is from the Water Nation, and Scorpion's ancestors are from the Fire Nation, which could lead a more in-depth family rivalry that dates back all the way to the Avatar, The Last Airbender, thing, and series. Not only that, but what if it's also an origin story of the live action One Piece series reboot, which could mean that with those two being like history, they could have the ones who didn't get powers or abilities learned martial arts, and their the ones who came generations down, who came generations down, is led to the family of Mr. Miyagi, which could mean Mr. Miyagi and yeah, I don't know where I was going with this, but yeah, Mr. Miyagi could be from one of the tribes or one of the nations, the element nations. I would say he's, if anything, I would say he's more of, he's from the Earth Nation, because their practices are more suited for Mr. Miyagi, or from Mr. Miyagi or whatever. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. But I thought it was really good. So second review. So I moving on to the next review. I saw Priscilla, or watched Priscilla the other night. Thought it was pretty good. He went hard. Elvis went hard on that pillow though. He went hard. It was like he. It was like Ike Turner hard with Tina. It was like Ike and Tina Turner hard type shit. He went pretty freaking hard on that pillow though. Man, that pillow scene was crazy. No, but it's interesting. Like, there's a lot of things we didn't know about Elvis and Priscilla. His relationship and marriage. I mean, some probably knew better than others, but I did not know half of those things. Which is interesting, but pretty not too bad. Not too bad. I mean, that's pretty much all I really have to say anyway on that. So not too bad. Second, I saw Migration the other day. I thought it was fine. It was alright. Not. It was decent enough. Just decent enough. And I mean, that's pretty much about it. Nothing too serious. I mean, it gave me some laughs, but it was alright. So, fourth one, I watched the little mini animated, I don't know, short series, I guess that's what you want to call it, Zombies, Addison's Moonstone mystery thingy, which is interesting. There was a vampire, just one vampire with a bee stone necklace. Because that's where we are in the story, is bee stone necklaces. Or bee stone crystals. Okay. Bee stone crystals. I have no words. I mean, it was interesting. But, okay, so after that, I immediately watched Zombies 3. Which is pretty weird. Pretty weird. That show, I mean, that movie is intriguing. It is intriguing indeed. Which I found out there's going to be a fourth film, which also makes me wonder, what if, not only what if, but I'm starting to notice that Zebra High could be Monster High. Like, we got a tease of Monster High with 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 Halloween Town High, which is kind of like a tease, kind of glimpse, pre-glimpse of Monster High. And then with Zombies 3, with the zombie trilogy, could be more close, getting us prepared for the origin story of Monster High. So that could be something like the origin stories of Monster High, which made Monster High, I guess. Because in Halloween Town, there was fairies, goblins, witches, werewolves. There was a werewolf, a goblin, a troll, a fairy, a witch, or 2 witches. Well, 3 if you count Debbie Ryan's character in the franchise. And an ogre, I think. Yeah. And in zombies, we got werewolves, zombies, and vampires, and now aliens. I think I'm starting to see the origin story of Monster High and how Monster High came to be Monster High. Werewolves, vampires, zombies, ogres, trolls, fairies, mummies, the list goes on and on. And could be interesting, you know. Also, what if, just hear me out, what if in the world of Disney and what if just a fan theory, it could have been possible for Harry Potter to go head to head with either the Russos, vampires, or the werewolves, you know, or zombies, you know. Or they could have gone up against the Halloween Town family, the Conwells. They could have met up with the Conwells, like not the Conwells, Comwells, but like the mother of the Comwells. You know, cause she's a witch. So like they could have, you know. Also, I don't know where exactly Halloween Town could be located in its own, within its own history and border. So that could be that could beg some questionable things, but not too bad. Also, my biggest thing is in Aliens 3. Wow, in Zombies 3, they were amazed on they were stunned by aliens coming to our planet. They're like, it's an alien invasion. Man, that's what Secret Invasion should have been. It should have been a fucking musical. Oh my god, that would have been hilarious. Can you imagine Secret Invasion? In Secret Invasion, freaking Secret Invasion is you have freaking Samuel Jackson singing while shooting a scroll. Oh man, that'd be hilarious. I think that would have been hilarious, just to see.
That's why I didn't want to get into it too much, but I'll tell you a little bit more.
But
that's why it's like weighing on me a little bit more, is because last week
it was
back off last week.
It was
or two with me last weekend, and then she got back to work like last Monday, and like
it was alright. It's intriguing, but nothing too bad. But so I'm going to assume that this takes place in 2023, maybe 2024. Seabrook doesn't get coverage of the news, the world news. They don't know, like how does Disney's in-universe news station go? Like, would they know about Thanos? If zombies, right? If zombies exist in this universe, if werewolves exist in this universe, if vampires exist in this universe, in the zombie whatever, does that mean Tony Stark exists in this universe, in the world of zombies? 1 through 3, possibly 4 if we get a fourth, which I believe I was watching a podcast and they said one of them said that they are on part or in the middle of making part 4, which okay, interesting. Give us vampires, give us mummies, give us gremlins, give us something new.
Overreactive because
You know?
I know that at least some part of it is.
If that's the case, the MCU could still fit in. So still would fit in just like that. But Seabrook never had aliens. Supposedly. So, like, I'm kind of confused on the history of this Disney Channel DCOM. Which also begs the question, could this be a prequel to Xenon, the girl of the 21st century and Phil of the future? Just saying. It could be, this could be like a little, they could be setting up how Phil of the Future's family might have. Oh my god, Phil of the Future! Phil of the Future's Kang! Could be Kang! Think about it. Phil of the Future could have been Kang. Kang could have been Phil. Phil of the Future. Phil of the Future could have been the reason why the MCU history has been altered. Oh my god, I just came up with that. Phil of the Future altered the MCU history by traveling back in time, causing certain events to transpire, which led to Zombies 3, 1 through 3, and the MCU history changing, and that's why we never saw mutants in the MCU. It's all because of Phil Dunphy from Phil of the Future. Think about it, guys. Think about it. Phil of the Future caused the Disney MCU Fox history to change completely. Think about it. Think about it, guys. Think about it. Think about it. Xenon is just from space, right? She's a girl who travels down from space. And then Xenon met one of Phil's relatives or ancestors. Probably got pregnant and had some kids. Like 100 years later, Phil of the Future, Phil, was born. The Duppies were born. Phil and his sister were born, and they traveled back to the early 2000s, and they altered history, which could mean or could lead into where we are in the MCU timeline wise. And it's all because of Phil Duffy from Phil of the Future. Bada bing, bada boom. It's all Phil of the Future. It's been Phil of the Future all along. It's been Phil tampering with the with history, and we know this because he has kind of altered and introduced tech to the 21st to the early 2000s, which means Monster High is in the future. Is set in the future. When in the future? About 200 years in the future, or I want to say about 200 years in the future, because humans turn into monsters, which means Monster High, which there's no room or mentions of humans, or there's lack of humans in Monster High because Monster High is set, it is located in the future, and only the best of the best monsters, aka mutants / mutates, are eligible to go to Monster High, which is led or is located in the future. Think about it. Phil of the Future is the reason of all this is happening. Think about it. Think about it, guys. Think about it. Think about it. That could be reasonable. That could be reasonable. Phil of the Future is the real, true Kang. And I would love to see this if Phil of the Future came back for a reboot, or like a revived season or two. Oh my god, I just thought of that. Phil of the Future could be the reason why the MCU is in a tough spot and why we have Zombies 3 and everything that's going on in present day.
Okay, so we have this situation where we're both sending out information, but I'm sending out information.
Oh no, but that's just me theorizing, so I could be wrong. But anywho, just saying, could be wrong, but I could be right. Which also means Phil of the Future could be a descendant to the Fantastic Four, and the Kang we've been following isn't really Kang, but just a fake just a fake Kang but it's been Phil Dunphy as the real true Kang, and the Kang we got introduced to, or aka the Kang we got introduced to as the one who remains isn't really the one who remains, but it is and was Phil, who is Kang, and Kang is Phil. But the one who remains / Kang we got introduced to and saw isn't the real. It doesn't exist. But, however, it is a fake planted person that we touch or we have touched in history. You know, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that could be interesting. Phil of the future, Phil Dunphy, or Phil, is Kang and has been Kang all along. Which I love that. I love that show. I don't know, but anyways, that's all I have for you guys so far for right now. Please like, share, subscribe, and have a good day. Thanks. Bye.